everyone. It is patio season and I am here to chat about and steep up an iced tea refresher. So what I'm talking about when I say iced tea refresher is basically a sweeter iced tea that is mixed with lemonade to make a really refreshing drink. So I love using our fruit teas for these. We have like 18 different fruit teas, so it is really fun to play around and use the different blends and put different flavor profiles together. What we're gonna make here today is just a really simple strawberry refresher using our strawberry jammin fruit tea. So I am excited about this, excited to drink it, and excited to show you how easy it is to make. So I've got a brand new bag, and let me tell you, there is something about opening up a brand new bag of one of our teas. The aromas that come from this bag, oh, if only you could smell it. So here's what this tea looks like. It is loaded with beautiful chunks of dried fruits. It has apple, it has rose hip in there, wine berries. There's all kinds of great and all natural ingredients. So what we're going to do is basically make a lemonade from scratch. I'm going to use a hot steep method here, which is how we can get a quick jug of this made in like, essentially 20 minutes or less, it would be ready to sip. So we're gonna make it up quickly. Alternatively, I will talk about how you can also do a really simple cold steep method. When I make my homemade lemonade, basically I just use half a cup of real lemon juice and half a cup of sugar. All right, super simple. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with adding 3 of our pot scoops of the strawberry jammin fruit tea to our pitcher. This is our perfect tea pitcher. It has a strainer in the lid, so I'm gonna show you how that works and how handy it is for making these iced tea drinks for the patio. So 3 scoops of our strawberry jammin fruit tea. And I've boiled my kettle, so we're gonna add some hot water to this to get it steeping quickly. So I'm just gonna pour in approximately like 3 cups or so of hot water. To get that steeping. And with my homemade lemonade, I am going to add my ingredients in now as well. So the sugar can dissolve in that hot water. So I'm adding in a half a cup of sugar. I generally like to use organic cane sugar when I make my tea drinks. We'll give that a good mix to make sure the sugar is dissolving. Oh, it smells so good. And then we're also gonna add in our half a cup of lemonade, or lemon juice. Give that another little mix. And you can see that this is already turning a really beautiful color. The colors and the flavors are going to get nice and deep as this steeps. So typically I would probably let this sit now for like 20 to 30 minutes. You just need to steep it for at least 5 minutes, but with the fruit tea, you don't have to worry about over steeping it. So I say give it a little bit longer. A nice 30 minutes would be great. Let it steep, it'll cool down a little bit. But we're going to just make this up quickly here, just so you can kind of see the end result. All right, and then I'm going to let it continue to steep. So once this has steeped, say it's been steeping 10, 20, 30 minutes, however long you have the patience for, now you're going to cool it down with some ice. So, and this pitcher is borosilicate glass, so it is safe to use the hot water. I pour hot water into it all the time. And we're gonna add ice now. And my ice is sticking to my scoop here. All right, so let's cool this down. Turning it into an instant iced tea. All right. Chasing my ice cubes around here. Now let's mix that up, melt that ice into there to cool it down. Isn't that beautiful? And then I'm just gonna top it up with some more cold water, just so we've got a nice full jug here. All right, so once that is ready to drink, it's been steeping half an hour or so, what I might do, because I love this picture, especially for entertaining. It is just such a beautiful picture. So I like adding a little bit of garnish to it. You could add in some frozen fruit. I've got some fresh strawberries, so I'm going to add that in. And I've got some lemon slices also, so I'm gonna add a few lemon slices into that. Give that a little mix. And when you put this lid on, it's going to strain out those tea leaves when you pour it. So this pitcher is awesome. It's my favorite patio pitcher. And there you go. You have a beautiful strawberry iced tea refresher. And trust me, it is delicious. So let's pour a glass. I've just got my bubble cup here filled with ice. And the colors are going to deepen up a little more as this steeps. Technically, it is not ready to drink yet, but cheers. Now I'm going to show you how to make a cold steep one. So we've got our pitcher here. I'm gonna let this continue to steep. If I was going to make myself a quick cold steep lemonade with like a pre-made lemonade. Now, whatever, you could make your own lemonade, you could use a lemonade concentrate, lemonade crystals, you know, whatever it is that you like to use for lemonade. I've just got my own made in a jug here. And I'm going to grab one of my infusing tea pitchers, or my tea thermos. So this is the Softy tumbler, and it's got an infuser in it. So what we're going to do is pour some cold lemonade in. And this is a great way to make this up and just have it ready to go in the morning, because I like to do an overnight steep usually when I do a cold steep. So into our infuser here, I am going to add, oh, and we're gonna use a different tea. We're gonna use the peach schnapps this time, because we have a Tipsy Tea collection, which is my favorite collection in the catalog. And it actually includes this pitcher, the pot scoop that I was using, the strawberry daiquiri lime fruit tea, this peach schnapps fruit tea, and pomegranate martini green tea. So you get 3 big bags of tea and the pitcher. You could be sipping delicious iced teas all summer long with that Tipsy Tea collection. Now this peach schnapps is one of my personal favorites to steep in the lemonade. It has a beautiful tropical flavor. There's pineapple, papaya, mango, peaches, all the good stuff in here. It is truly one of my favorites. I'm going to show you these great big like pineapple pieces that are in there. Those will hydrate as they steep. So we're going to put 2 scoops of this into my infuser. And we're just going to put the top part back on the infuser here. And we're going to stick that in. And I'm just going to pop this into the fridge and let that steep overnight. You want to give it like 6 to 8 hours to let those flavors really fully develop. And you know, you can always use that method with this jug as well. That is typically what I do if I'm thinking ahead, but if I'm not thinking ahead, I can just have this ready in 20 to 30 minutes, which is awesome. So basically, that is an iced tea refresher. You can use any tea, you can play with the flavors. It doesn't have to just be a fruit tea. You can use one of our green or white or black teas. You could use just a classic black tea to make a nice, you know, iced tea, black iced tea refresher. I don't think I'm quite saying that right. You know, like just a nice lemon iced black tea, cold brew. Anyways, delicious. So I hope you learned a thing or two. Cheers, everyone. Have a good one.